Hey, it's Bill coming at you from Santa Monica, California. I've been thinking a lot about my decision whether or not to call Santa Monica home. I mean, I know it'll be at least another year. I already know that in my mind I'm going to be looking for. I was just looking to decide whether or not to be in Oregon or California. Um, I was looking at the applications for the licensing for. Right now, it's all on hold in Oregon because of COVID-19, which is fine. It's a cash industry. They're gonna figure out how to make it work. So, and it doesn't bother me either way because I know I'm a good 2 years away anyway. But I know the sooner I start the application process, the better off it is as well. That doesn't stop me from progressing, finding the land, getting everything I want to do. But I got caught up in my own mind trying to figure out why, because Santa Monica offers everything that I could want. I've never really spent any time in Oregon. I haven't spent any time in Washington, to be honest. I've been through both. But less than 48 hours for 3 of those states. So, but I know I saw some beautiful areas in Oregon that, and I want it to be, I need hunting and fly fishing. And I need fields so I can have an area to grow my crops. And I'm gonna show people how to build their own place and have a community of people like-minded that are out to grow a community of like-minded people. And I never really thought of it that way, but I'm a developer's son and I've done my own developing. And so I know how it's done. And I'd be an idiot to not just buy a big enough piece of land and I can make it approved any way I want it. I mean, I'll build my house and start building little ones here and there with a general idea of where I want the guidelines to be. It doesn't matter to me because I'm going the whole thing anyway. So they can't stop me from putting what I want there. I don't need an approval. I mean, if I want a factory and such thing, if I got to do it legal, and I will, but I mean, if their legal is stopping me, my progressive, I'll just take that to court. I'm gonna be as agreeable can be, but if their rules are stupid, it's time somebody slap them upside the head, and I don't care if it's anywhere. I don't care. That's what it's here for, and we don't pay attention to it at all. We freely give away our freedoms. I mean, daily. They're still in paper, so all you gotta say is, I'm not taking it anymore. They're right there still, but you just let them go. You accept it, and that's unacceptable to me. But that's all right. Like I said, like-minded people. If this is the way that you find life to be and you're comfortable with it, who am I to screw with it? I'll just make my own world, and I won't let anyone that isn't like-minded in. I'm not selling it, so I can decide who's in and who isn't. That's what I mean. You either gonna fit or you don't fit.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you today?
Hot.
I was just gonna say, where's the kids?
At the house right now.
Oh, good. I always see that lady with her 2 kids, and she's the sweetest person. So, anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I mean, if I have to build it my way, I'll might take the rest of my life, but I already know who I'm going to give it to, and he's going to make sure it continues that way. And that's who I intend to see and help grow with it, but it's going to be up to him. I'm not. He knows how I feel. I'm going to do what I told him. Everything up to the day I said is all for something else. From here forward, it's just what I can do. So, but I can do just fine. Starting, I'm already way ahead. So, but I'm not gonna make anybody do anything anymore. It's not my world. It used to be, but I don't care anymore. I have everything I need. I have everything I need. And it took me a long time to get it. And nobody knows how I got it. I've tried to tell my sister. I've told everybody in my own way, and nobody's listened. That's not my problem. That's theirs. Anyway, I guess that is a little bit of a confession. I didn't mean for it to go that way. But that is the truth. And if they ever figured out all of the truth, they'd about fall over dead. But it's only stuff that I told them along the way. When they didn't want to do it, I did it on my own. The only difference between them and my wife was I did all of it for my wife. So I did the same thing with her. And but she was going to go get it all anyway, so if she said no, then I'd still do it anyway, because it was a good idea. So she's got a lot of those investments that she didn't know about, but it doesn't matter. It was my money. So, but she was a very good investor, I could tell you that. Very good. Every time she said, we should be this and that, and I'd tell her we should do something to do this, and then she'd be like, no, let's just do this, and I'd be, oh, you sure? And so she just liked it how it was, and I didn't want to change a thing. I just loved being here with her. And see, I told you I don't have to cry anymore. And she was that beautiful. One thing that I wish that she'd ever gotten to see was, I think she'd love to have gone to California. I really think if she did the whole West Coast, I think that's something she would have truly enjoyed. Especially the redwoods. The sequoias, I haven't seen them yet. But I know they're right up. They're just a few hours away, so I know I'm going to see them here shortly. And I've been thinking about going down to the beach today. But I would like to, it's a catch-22. It's hot enough. I can go down and take a regular shower. I suppose. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I probably should. talking myself out of it somehow for some reason, so there's got to be a reason. I'll come up with it. If it's supposed to happen, it'll happen. So yeah, I'm looking to the southern end of Oregon, northern end of California area. It has to have, I found a beautiful piece on the ocean. Perfect. It's perfect if you want to retire. It's not perfect if you want to grow anything. Well, I suppose there certainly are salt-tolerant plants. That's the only thing you're going to grow there. I know what I want to grow is not salt-tolerant. It'd be great if you could figure out how to make it salt-tolerant. But I don't think that was going to happen. I'm sure they tried to do all sorts of things to make it not tolerant. They didn't come up with too many that were successful. But anyway, I'm babbling. Yeah, I was saying the only thing that it has to have is it has to have be on the river, the property. I don't care about the house. I don't even want a house. I'm going to build my own house. If it happens to have a house, it has to be I want a dilapidated Victorian type house. And I'll be glad to restore that. Because that's the kind of work I know how to do. If not, I would never do all that for myself, because I would do it for that house. I would never do it for me. If it's me, I'm just going to, I'll probably build myself a bandsaw mill, because I can use that for a bunch of other things. And, sorry, I know my hands do that. But I'd be able to mill up all of my lumber to build my own place, and anybody else's. But like I said, I intend to not invite, but encourage people to be part of the community, and if they fit in properly, build their own place. And that's what's going to happen. I'll help them, and we'll all help the next one, and all of us all help the next one. And everybody's going to have something, because they won't get in otherwise. Somebody has to know how to farm. Somebody's going to have to know how to raise the horses. I don't want just horses. I want tack horses. I don't even know where to find them around here, but I'm sure they got them. And that way, when we fell trees, we can get them to the sawmill. I'm going to build a whole community like that. It's going to be in Oregon or Northern California. So, this girl is going to drive me crazy, so I will talk to you later. Have a good day. Smile. I'm smiling even though she's coming. Bye-bye.
She'd have one around your